7:24. Welcome back to BT Vancouver. The Canadian economy shatters new records in March with more than 1 million lost jobs. BC down about 132,000. Mike Apple joins us now from News 1130's business editor. Mike, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Mary. Yeah, these numbers exceeded the previous record on a monthly basis for the number of lost jobs about tenfold, and it's not any surprise considering the pandemic has done unprecedented damage to the economy. So many people losing their jobs. And Stats Canada did something a little different here as well. Typically, they take a snapshot of the workforce in the first couple of weeks of any given month and then use that data to report and calculate an entire month. Well, in this case, because of the pandemic and the fact that the jobless numbers came out a little bit later than they typically do, they had more time to really encapsulate the number of Canadians that lost work, over 1 million for March. And the part-time and full-time job didn't really matter. They were kind of split evenly on, the damage done to sector upon sector of the Canadian economy. So the unemployment rate's up to 7.8% and expected to climb further because, we've heard so many Canadians into the millions have filed for unemployment insurance or the Canada Employment Wage Benefit and all these other government programs that are still being worked on to get more cash into people's pockets to pay the bills just because they're out of work, and abruptly so. There was no warning. I'm
scared to see what the numbers look like for April.
Yeah. No, that's just it, right? It's going to keep climbing.
Yeah. So is some good news. Other airlines following Air Canada's lead. WestJet rehiring 6,400 employees under the federal government's wage subsidy program.
That's on top of the 16,000 that Air Canada announced yesterday.
Yeah.
And Ed Sims, the CEO of WestJet, was quick to point out, look, they're rehiring, but these people aren't working per se because WestJet's not flying. I mean, they are, some domestic routes, but at a fraction of what they were doing before. All of their international businesses shut down. So they're tapping into the government program that'll pay 75% of wages, which is better than what they do on EI. So, at least it keeps people, their benefits are still intact and these other things that, sometimes we forget about. But it's all kind of part of the puzzle here to keep the wheels of the economy moving to some extent at the best level that we possibly can. Considering the airlines, they've been particularly hard hit. More companies are going to tap into this, you have to figure.
Mike, thank you very much. Have a great long weekend, staying at home with the family, and we'll see you on Monday.
Talk then.
All right, it is 7:27 now. We're going to take a break. We'll have more of your top stories coming out. Stay with us.